like Suave, young Enrique, speaking at AKA. She's an alpha, but not around your boy. She get quiet around your boy. Hold on, don't know what you heard.
It's week 17 of the 2025 season, and we'll get a look at this team's towering.
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 10. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Individually, I think he comes in today feeling pretty good about what he was able to accomplish last week. It's almost hard to believe his performance resulted in a loss, Mike. I mean, 4 touchdowns. The 1 interception on a bad read where the ball got away from him. What that tells me is they need to play better collectively as a team. Get a better performance from their defense, a better performance from their special teams. Tighten everything up, because if he plays like that at the quarterback position, and as a result, the offense has that level of production, they should expect to win a lot of games.
That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. In motion is Hill. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry.
That That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
In motion, it's Jackson. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. He'll drop the throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities. You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the visitors are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The home team's offense back onto the field. As you take a throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part, so once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A tight end in motion now. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken around the 11. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. In motion, it's Jackson. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second time. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Taking off. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 26-yard line.
In motion comes Thomas. Back to the air one more time. To the left side here. Caught by Baker.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And his guys will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. He'll take it at the 12. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll be taken down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's a designed run. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 2nd and 7. They bring their tight end right. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw again. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd and a yard. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 10 yards, and that will be a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half, as this one is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Bryant.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They motion the slot man left. To the air now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll look to throw here on first down. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. To the back of the end zone, he's got it! What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
The extra point is good. And his guys have taken the lead by a point here in the third. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll send a tight end in motion. That's complete to Baker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. He will find Thomas. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quick throw here is complete.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to the air one more time. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They face 2nd down and 7. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Throw on the run is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now this team's offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll get this to Baker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll only get down to around the 42. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.